Hello, people of the Grange Centre, and welcome to the 12th podcast of Chatter Matters. In this podcast, there is going to be some local information about Bookham village, so you know what the village has there for you. I live in the village, so I could name several places that would be good to go to. The first place I can mention is Caroline's, which is a cafe. We do food, nice healthy food actually, and also they do coffees, teas, cakes, and it is high quality, run by a very lovely family. Some people from off-site go there. Another place that to go to is Bookham Dory. If you fancy a very nice curry to eat, then it's a good place to go. They also do takeaways. And also they do English food if there are people who cannot stand curry food. People are very nice and friendly. If you don't fancy a curry, then there is the Italian restaurant called El Buco, which used to be called Old Habits. It was more of a cafe then. Now it is a cafe and an Italian restaurant. This Italian restaurant also does takeaway as well, though I feel that both the Italian restaurant and the curry restaurant are worth staying in for, really, as it is easier to eat at those two restaurants. Bookham has a post office and a butcher's on Church Road and on the High Street. There are also several pubs like the Anchor, Old Crown and the Royal Oak. There is also a Boots bread shop, supermarket which is called the Cooperative or Co-op. I've forgotten one other pub actually, and it is very close to the Grange, and it is the Windsor Castle pub. This pub does food and drink every day, while the pub, the Anchor, does Sunday meals only for lunch. Now back into Bookham High Street. There is also an ice cream shop as well. There are also stay agents. Simplify that, it is a place that you would go to have a look at buying a new home. I've just remembered there is also a fishmonger's as well, which isn't too far from the Dornay School. Bookham also has several schools. I've only mentioned one of them just a moment ago. There's one other thing I can mention, that Bookham has got a lot of charity shops. There are so many places to go to in Bookham, but it's easier to be there to see what there is. So when you are doing your training with your support worker or with someone you know when you are at the Grange, then you will be shown around the village of Bookham to see what is there. There is also bus stops and a railway station in Bookham. Number of the bus is the 479 that takes you to Epsom and Guildford. I would say that the bus services can be sometimes unreliable, but when they are reliable, they are pretty good. Well, when you take a train from Bookham to Guildford, that is pretty exciting experience to do, and the same when you take the train the other direction towards London as well. The train takes you to the... When you take the train from Bookham, train stops at Leatherhead, Ashtead, Epsom, and other stops as well as it ends up at London Waterloo. You can also take the train going the other direction towards Guildford from Bookham as well. Though these other things I'm mentioning are future things you could do with your support worker when it comes to your training. Though I do hope that you find this information helpful for you lovely listeners. And listen out for the next podcast of Chatter Matters, the unlucky number 13. Goodbye for now.